Hey, what's up, guys? So day one of this second round of the Dream Life 90-Day Challenge. I'm here to tell you guys that first 90 days, that was hands down one of the toughest, one of the most challenging things that I've ever done in my life. I learned a tremendous amount about myself. I learned a tremendous amount about the things that I'm addicted to, how my programming, how we really are, we're all programmed. At the end of the day, a lot of things that we do, they're very habitual. A lot of things that we do, they're triggered by emotions, and I learned a lot about that. So I'm really excited that we got this fresh start. It's June 1st. Day one of the 90-Day Challenge. I'm super excited about the changes that I'm going to make over the next 90 days. Hopefully, I'm going to inspire you to make some big changes in your life as well. We got some big things. The project as a whole has evolved quite a bit since that first day. A lot of things have changed, so I'm really pumped about where we're going. I'm really looking forward to bringing a lot of new people into the group, helping a lot of people. So let's get started. So where am I at today? So today, June 1st, 2015. So we'll just go through these. So my health. So today I weighed myself. I weighed 205 pounds. So I'm down 10 pounds. Versus 90 days ago. I'm going to take some more of those lovely glamour shot pictures of me in my underwear again so I can see what my body looks like in comparison, because even though I only lost 10 pounds on the scale, my measurements, I'm sure, have changed more dramatically than just losing that weight. So I'm down on my weight. I'm feeling a lot better. My run, I'm still training for that triathlon, so I'm feeling great about my triathlon. My ride, I got a new bike over this last 90 days, and I'm just kicking butt on that bike. My ride, or I should say my running has improved, leaps and bounds over this past 90 days, and my swim. So I've definitely improved my health overall. Some things that I really need to work better on is meal prep and eating. I think that's really the challenge that most people come up against when they're trying to change their life or they're trying to change their health, especially, is that what I found over these last 90 days is we are very addicted to certain types of foods. And those certain types of foods are not the type of foods that give us that high level of health, high level of energy. They're usually, bad foods: pizza, burgers, French fries, donuts, soda pop, energy drinks. Those are the go-to addictive type of foods that we're all addicted to. I'm no different. That's definitely one challenge that I've got to overcome. So where am I at today on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm definitely at a level 6. Feeling really good. A lot of really good things are happening. Definitely carrying on momentum from that last 90 days. So feeling good. My wealth, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd definitely say I'm still at a 5. I really have my wealth, my career, it really hasn't taken off like I thought it would. In fact, kind of the opposite. But for me, the way I see things is, every closed door is an open opportunity, and so I'm always trying to look for the open opportunities. But I guess I should say is that I learned a tremendous amount over the last 90 days when it came to my wealth, when it came to my businesses, where it came down to the direction that my wealth is headed. A lot of things definitely did change. So I'm actually going to change that. I'm going to say I'm a 6 over a 5. Because even though, if you've seen any of my past videos, if you know anything that I teach about, is that change in the outside world has to start on the inside. And I definitely have made a lot of inward changes over the past 90 days, especially when it comes to my wealth. So I'm really excited about that. My relationships, better than ever. Especially my intimate relationship, my relationship with my girlfriend, my relationship with our daughter Lily. We've got our second child, our little boy, coming in August, so just around the corner. So definitely a lot I've learned in the relationship area of my life when it comes to how to love, when it comes to compassion, when it comes to cooperation, especially in the house. I learned a lot about that. So I'm gonna say I'm a 6 and I'm not really gonna do half, so I'm just gonna say I'm a 6 there too. My spirituality, I'd say I'm still at a 5. So for me, a big spiritual practice is meditation. Just taking time twice a day, 20 minutes to just really clear my mind, to really connect with that higher infinite power. I'm still a big practice that I do every single morning. As soon as that first alarm goes off, is I start practicing compassion. I start practicing gratitude. Again, working out those muscles first thing in the morning. So definitely my spirituality is coming up, but I'm not where I want to be. And finally, my purpose. I would say my purpose is definitely the highest. I feel the best about my purpose, where I'm at, where I'm going. I definitely believe that I know who I am. I definitely believe that I know what I want. It's the going there. And that's really what held me back over these past 90 days was fear. Because it was right around the 45, 50 day mark that it got really hard for me. And the reason why we're probably purpose and wealth. At the end of the day, what I learned when it came to these two areas is that if you make your life's focus really about making money and getting rich, then it can affect every area of your life. Because if at the end of the day you're not getting the results you want and you're putting time, effort, and energy into that vehicle, and you're not reaping the fruits from it, then it can drastically have an effect on all those other areas. And so again, around that 45, 50 day mark, I really started questioning what I was doing as far as making money goes, so that I can support my family while I pursue my purpose. And at the end of the day, what I came up with is, instead of chasing after money and trying to get rich and trying to create security by having money, it's how can I take that time, effort, and energy and focus it directly into my life's purpose, into where I want to be, who I want to be, and where I want to go. So that's really probably where the biggest change has gone, is rather than focusing on building other businesses and trying to make a bunch of money, which again is just a means to an end. The end that I'm looking for is I'm looking for fulfillment. I'm looking for purpose in my life, fulfillment in my life. If I can just connect with 1,000 people over the next 90 days or over the next year, and I can impact and change 1,000 people's lives dramatically, like this program's already changed my life and I've seen it change other people's lives. If I can do that for other people, then this will take care of itself. That's a big thing I've learned. So for me right now, I definitely feel the best of my purpose area versus any of the other areas. So now let's talk a little bit about fear, because definitely fear is what really came in and kicked me right around that 45, 50 day mark. And the fear, it was just the fear of trying to create this purpose. I have this just gigantic vision that I've had since 2006, and slowly I've been pursuing that purpose. And just over the past 3 years or so, I've really started to level up the amount of time, effort, and energy I'm putting into that purpose. And so what happens is I'm chugging along on this 90-day challenge, and all of a sudden I start doubting myself. Man, do I really have what it takes? Do I really have the knowledge? Do I really have the ability to impact and help people change their life? And it's scary. It's scary taking on something that's so big, that feels like it's so much bigger than you, and changing that focus. Again, changing that focus from entirely being focused on, man, how can I make as much money as I can so that I can stash and hoard this big amount of money, so then I'll have the time to focus on my purpose. Well, I changed it around. How can I pursue my passion with as much enthusiasm and as much ambition as I was once before, and then creating prosperity and creating abundance so that I can support and take care of my family at the same time? And it's tough, and I went through a lot of stuff, and I'm just now feeling like I'm getting out of it. It's weird. This past week, you know, right before this this day one, is just going through a lot of processing, regaining a lot of energy that was sapped out of me from that fear. And big things are happening now, and it really is. It's pushing through that terror. It's really actually reanalyzing what you're afraid of, asking better questions, better things you can focus on that change the way you feel, and then moving forward. So that's a really big thing for me. So I'm really, really excited about this second edition, about this second launch of the 90-day challenge. We've got some fantastic products to go along with this. We've got a 90-day dream tracker where you actually track your progress every day. It's a to-do list. It's a schedule. It's a tracker. I've found that people work best when it comes to accomplishing things if they have something, if they think in ink, if they're tracking their progress every day, if they know, hey, I've got these check box I've got to check off. It's a lot easier for them to accomplish those things throughout the day. And if you accomplish them day after day, consistently, then over that 90 days, your life's going to change in a huge way. So I look forward to making these videos. I look forward to transforming my life, and in the process, inspiring you to change your life. So stay tuned. Check out our website. Check out our Facebook. Check out all the things we have to offer you. I'm really looking forward to this next 90 days. I hope you stay tuned. Have a great night. I'll talk to you tomorrow.